Stop destroying your kidneys with the wrong protein. Your creatinine levels are climbing higher every month. You must stop relying on heavy red meat and processed deli slices for your protein needs immediately. Instead, you should start using a specific group of kidney-healing legumes. Did you know that the very foods we have been told are essential for strength are actually the ones silently paralyzing your kidney filters? Every single day, it is a frightening reality, but for those over 55, your dinner plate may be the primary reason. Your kidneys are struggling to keep you alive. Creatinine is a marker that many people ignore until it is too late, but this number is the ultimate decider of your future. It is not just a line on a lab report. It is a desperate cry for help from your internal organs. When your creatinine stays high, it means your kidneys are failing to clear the toxic sludge from your blood. If you continue to look the other way, the inevitable result is the nightmare of lifelong dialysis or complete kidney failure. I am Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. Statistics show that millions of Americans are currently suffering from kidney disease, yet 90% of them have no clue. This is because your kidneys do not have pain receptors to warn you. You might think your constant fatigue, loss of appetite, or stubborn high blood pressure are just normal signs of getting older. This lack of warning is why kidney disease is called the silent killer. It destroys your health in the shadows until there is almost nothing left to save. So how do you fight back safely and naturally? The answer is found at the root of your nutrition. By choosing exactly what your kidneys need and removing the health foods that are secretly loaded with acid-forming proteins, you can flip the switch on your health. In this video, I will show you 3 foods you need to limit and 3 golden beans, proven to clean your blood and lower inflammation. But first, we must understand why that steak or chicken breast you ate last night might be fueling a chemical fire inside your filters. For decades, we have been told that a high-protein diet is the key to strength, but for those of us over 55, the source of that protein matters more than the amount. When you consume meat, poultry, or fish, your body breaks them down, creating a massive amount of metabolic acid, specifically sulfuric and phosphoric acid. This is what we call the animal protein acid fire. In your younger years, your kidneys were strong enough to extinguish this fire by flushing the acid out. But as we age, our filtration capacity naturally declines. When your kidneys can no longer keep up with this acid load, your body enters a state of low-grade metabolic acidosis. To protect your blood's pH balance, your kidneys are forced to pull calcium from your bones to neutralize the acid. This does not just weaken your skeleton, it creates a toxic environment where kidney stones form and your delicate nephrons become chronically inflamed. According to the National Kidney Foundation, at kidney.org, diets high in animal protein significantly increase the risk of chronic kidney disease progression due to this excessive acid load. By shifting toward the plant-based proteins found in specific beans, you are effectively switching from a fuel that burns your filters to a fuel that cleanses them. Beans are naturally alkaline forming, meaning they act like a biological fire extinguisher. They provide the amino acids you need without the toxic acid byproduct. This simple switch can lower the stress on your kidneys, almost instantly allowing your GFR to stabilize and your creatinine levels to finally begin their descent. Let us start with the first bean that acts as a powerful sponge to soak up toxins before they ever reach your bloodstream. Cannellini beans, also known as white kidney beans, are a remarkable nutritional tool that acts as a biological sponge to soak up toxins and reduce the heavy filtration load on your kidneys. For many Americans over 55, these creamy beans provide the perfect high-quality protein substitute that satisfies your hunger without triggering the acidic fire associated with animal meats. The mechanism that makes cannellini beans so vital for renal health is their extraordinary soluble fiber content. A single cup of these beans provides about 11 grams of fiber, which is nearly half of your daily requirement. This fiber does something incredible. It binds to urea, creatinine, and excess sodium within your digestive tract. Instead of these waste products being reabsorbed into your bloodstream and forced through your delicate kidney nephrons, they are trapped by the fiber and eliminated through your stool. This is the gut-kidney axis in action, effectively allowing your digestive system to share the load with your kidneys. Furthermore, cannellini beans are rich in folate and molybdenum, essential nutrients that help repair damaged tissues and break down sulfites. According to the National Institutes of Health at onkbi.nelm.ni.gov, high-fiber diets are strongly associated with lower inflammation markers and improved survival rates in patients with chronic kidney disease. The risks of cannellini beans are primarily related to their natural carbohydrate and potassium levels. While they are a kidney superstar, they still contain potassium, which must be monitored if you are in the advanced stages of renal failure. To optimize your safety and health, you should always choose dry beans or low-sodium canned versions. If you use canned beans, the most important step is to rinse them thoroughly under cold running water for at least 60 seconds. This simple act can remove up to 40% of the added sodium and excess potassium, making them much safer for your blood pressure and your heart. For a kidney-friendly recipe variation, try mashing cannellini beans with a little garlic and olive oil to create a healthy spread that replaces high-sodium condiments or butter. You can also toss them into a light vegetable soup during the last 10 minutes of cooking. This keeps the beans intact and prevents them from becoming too mushy while allowing them to absorb the healing flavors of the broth. Please be cautious and start with small portions such as a half cup to allow your digestive system to adjust to the increased fiber without gas or bloating. If you have already started replacing your midday daily sandwich with a cannellini bean salad, please comment with a 1. If you've never tried these white kidney beans before, comment with a 0. While these beans act as a sponge for toxins, our next legume is known as the king of kidney beans because of its unique ability to settle internal inflammation and melt away uric acid. Adzuki beans, often referred to in traditional medicine as the most kidney-friendly legume on the planet, act as a powerful natural diuretic and a potent neutralizer of harmful uric acid. For seniors dealing with the discomfort of swollen ankles or the fear of rising creatinine, these small, dark red beans offer a unique combination of deep pigmented antioxidants and mineral support that you simply cannot find in animal proteins. The mechanism that gives Adzuki beans their royal status in renal health is their high concentration of anthocyanins, the same healing pigments found in blueberries and cranberries. These antioxidants specifically target oxidative stress within the renal arteries, helping to keep the blood vessels flexible and resilient. What makes Adzuki beans truly special for those over 55 is their ability to help the body process and eliminate uric acid. High uric acid levels are a major contributor to kidney stones and painful gout, both of which put an immense strain on your filtration system. Furthermore, Adzuki beans are a rich source of magnesium and molybdenum. Magnesium helps to relax the smooth muscles of the urinary tract, preventing the painful spasms and constrictions that can hinder blood flow. According to research cited at Nelm.ni.gov, the unique phytochemical profile of Adzuki beans has been shown to reduce markers of kidney damage and improve the overall metabolic profile in individuals at risk of renal decline. The risks associated with Adzuki beans are minimal for most people, but they do contain a moderate amount of phosphorus. While this is a natural organic form of phosphorus that is absorbed much more slowly than the chemical additives found in processed foods, it is still something to be mindful of if your doctor has placed you on a strict mineral restriction. To optimize the healing power of these beans, the best method is to prepare them from scratch. Soaking dry Adzuki beans overnight with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar helps to neutralize lectins and phytates, which are the compounds responsible for digestive gas and interference with mineral absorption. This traditional preparation method ensures that the nutrients are unlocked and ready for your body to use without causing any digestive distress. For a kidney-friendly recipe variation, you can simmer Adzuki beans with a piece of kombu seaweed, which helps further break down complex sugars and adds a boost of natural flavor without the need for salt. Alternatively, try a warm Adzuki bean elixir by simmering the beans in plenty of water and drinking the resulting red broth. This liquid is traditionally used as a potent tonic to reduce edema and flush the kidneys. Please be cautious and monitor your portion sizes if you are on a low-potassium diet, as these beans are nutrient-dense. If you have already experienced the de-bloating benefits of Adzuki beans, please comment with a 1. If this is the first time you're hearing about this king of beans, comment with a 0. While Adzuki beans focus on flushing and neutralizing acid, Our final bean is a powerhouse of vascular protection, specifically designed to guard your kidneys against the damage caused by high blood sugar and pressure. Black beans, with their deep, midnight hue, act as a formidable vascular guardian that specifically protects the tiny fragile blood vessels inside your kidneys from the ravages of high blood pressure and fluctuating blood sugar. For many seniors over 55, maintaining the structural integrity of these microvessels is the most critical factor in preventing long-term renal decline. These beans provide a sturdy nutritional foundation that stabilizes your internal environment while offering a clean plant-based alternative to the heavy inflammatory proteins found in red meat. The mechanism that makes black beans so indispensable for kidney health is their dual-action combination of dark pigment anthocyanins and high magnesium levels. The dark skins of these beans are loaded with flavonoids that have been shown to improve endothelial function, essentially the inner lining of your blood vessels. When this lining is healthy, blood flows smoothly into the kidney filters without the turbulent pressure that causes scarring and nephron loss. Furthermore, black beans are a powerhouse of magnesium, a mineral that many Americans are deficient in. Magnesium acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, helping to keep your blood pressure within a safe range and preventing the calcification of kidney tissues. According to research from the American Heart Association at heart.org, magnesium-rich diets are a key component in managing hypertension, which is the leading cause of kidney damage. By providing a slow-release form of energy and a massive dose of fiber, black beans also prevent the insulin spikes that can caramelize and damage the delicate capillaries of the renal system. The risks associated with black beans are mainly focused on their potassium and phosphorus content, which are higher than in some other legumes. However, it is important to note that the phosphorus found in black beans is phytate-bound, meaning your body only absorbs about 50% of it, unlike the 100% absorption rate of chemical phosphorus additives in processed meats. To optimize the safety of black beans, you must be diligent about your preparation. If you use the convenience of canned black beans, rinsing them is a non-negotiable step to flush away the thick, salty liquid they are preserved in. For those cooking at home, a long soak and a thorough boil will significantly reduce the mineral load while keeping the healing antioxidants intact. For a kidney-friendly recipe variation, try a zesty black bean salsa by mixing rinsed beans with chopped cilantro, red onion, and a generous squeeze of lime juice. This creates a flavorful side dish that is naturally low in sodium, but high in the vitamin C needed to help your body absorb plant-based iron. You can also blend them into a smooth black bean dip seasoned with cumin and a touch of olive oil for a heart-healthy snack. Please be cautious if you are on a restricted potassium diet, and always stick to a half-cup serving size to enjoy the benefits without overextending your kidneys. If you have already made black beans a staple in your weekly meal prep, please comment with a 1. If you have been avoiding them because you were worried about the minerals, comment with a 0. Now that we have identified these 3 powerful beans, it is time to master the specific preparation techniques that turn these legumes from simple food into a potent medical therapy. To transform these legumes from simple ingredients into a potent medical therapy, you must follow the correct preparation technique. We call this the legume detox protocol. The first and most critical rule involves handling canned beans. While they are convenient, the liquid inside is often a concentrated soup of sodium and preservatives. You must pour the beans into a colander and rinse them under cold running water for at least 60 seconds. This simple act is proven to remove up to 40% of the added sodium and a significant portion of the inorganic phosphorus that stresses your filters. The second rule applies to dry beans, which are the gold standard for kidney health. You should use a long soak method of at least 12 hours. Adding a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or a small piece of kombu seaweed to the soaking water helps neutralize lectins and complex sugars that cause digestive gas. After soaking, discard the water and use fresh filtered water for cooking. According to nutritional studies cited at kidney.org, this process significantly reduces the potassium and phytate content, making the beans far safer for those with impaired filtration. Lastly, pay close attention to your seasoning. Replace table salt with kidney-friendly herbs like cumin smoked paprika or fresh cilantro. These spices provide the savory depth you crave without the blood pressure spikes caused by sodium. By mastering this protocol, you ensure that you are getting all the fiber and protein benefits while keeping the mineral load at a minimum. However, even with the perfect preparation, there are specific situations where you must exercise extreme caution to protect your health. While these three types of beans are incredible tools for kidney restoration, they must be used with wisdom and caution, especially if you are in the later stages of chronic kidney disease. For those in stage 4 or stage 5, your kidneys may no longer be able to process even the healthy organic potassium and phosphorus found in legumes. In these advanced cases, consuming large amounts of beans could lead to hyperkalemia, a dangerous condition where potassium levels in the blood become high enough to affect your heart rhythm. It is absolutely vital that you consult with your nephrologist or a renal dietitian to determine exactly how many grams of these beans are safe for your specific laboratory values. Furthermore, if you're not used to a high-fiber diet, you should introduce these beans slowly. Start with just a quarter cup, serving twice a week to allow your digestive system and your gut microbiome to adapt. Rapidly increasing fiber can cause temporary bloating or gas, which can be uncomfortable for seniors with sensitive digestion. Also remember that while plant-based proteins are superior for kidney health, they do not replace the medications or specialized treatments prescribed by your medical team. Never stop taking your blood pressure or diabetes medication without professional guidance. According to clinical data from the National Kidney Foundation, the goal is to use nutrition as a powerful ally to your medical treatment, not a total replacement. By staying aware of these boundaries and monitoring your lab results regularly, you can enjoy the healing benefits of beans without putting your heart or your kidneys at risk. Now that we have covered the safety essentials, let us move to the final plan that will help you put all of this knowledge into practice starting tomorrow morning. Today we have explored how swapping inflammatory animal proteins for the healing power of Cannellini Adzuki and black beans can transform your renal health. These three legumes act as a biological sponge to soak up toxins, neutralize harmful acid fires, and protect your delicate blood vessels from the inside out. By mastering the simple detox protocol of rinsing and soaking, you are giving your kidneys the ultimate gift of rest and restoration. Please remember that kidney problems often progress silently without any pain or warning. By the time symptoms like severe swelling or extreme fatigue appear, the internal damage may already be difficult to reverse. This is why starting today matters so much. Every healthy choice you make at the dinner table is a shield against the silent threat of chronic decline. Do not wait for a crisis to take action. Your kidneys are fighting for you every second, and now it is time for you to fight for them. I want you to know that it is never too late to see improvement. Your body has a remarkable ability to heal when you provide it with the right fuel and remove the toxic burden. You do not have to change everything overnight. Just start with one small bowl of properly prepared beans and build your strength from there. Your immediate next step is to go to your pantry right now and check for any high-sodium canned beans. Rinse them thoroughly or plan to soak a bag of dry beans for tomorrow's lunch. Please keep in mind that this information is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor or renal dietitian before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you are monitoring potassium levels. If you found this guide helpful, please subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on the notification bell. To continue your healing journey, watch our next video on foamy urine for fruits and daily habits to protect your kidneys. I am Dr. Mattheus, and I will see you in the next video.